Hi, welcome. Welcome everybody to the Cosmic Sis-Stars Show with Anne and Corrine. And wow, Corrine, I'm so happy to be back here with you because we actually had some pre-recordings for a couple of weeks and now we're back live again.
Yes,
And we are joyful for that. I missed you.
I miss you too.
So, welcome again, everybody. And today we open a luminous space for truth, transformation, and soul level renewal. This episode is an invitation to breathe deeper, listen inward, and remember who you truly are beneath the layers of old stories and inherited patterns. We talk a lot about these things, don't we?
Yes,
Together, we explore soul rewrites, the sacred art of releasing narratives that no longer fit and choosing new truths that honor your essence, your power, and your path. This is a journey of clarity, compassion, and cosmic remembrance, where every insight becomes a doorway and every choice becomes a new timeline. That's intriguing too.
yes,
So, settle in, soften your heart, and join us as we rewrite the inner scripts that shape our lives. This is your moment to rise into the story your soul has been waiting to tell you. Today we have Wednesday, January 7th in US and Europe, and Thursday, January 8th in Australia, always our future down under.
yes.
And Happy New Year to you, everybody. And may this year bring everything you ever wished for into manifestation in your life. A lot of things at the same time, right? And again, we discuss soul rewrites, rewriting the old stories with new truth. You can find upcoming and past episodes at our brand new YouTube channel at youtube.com/at Cosmic Guardians 111. And we will continue to stream a little bit longer on youtube.com/at Angel Place on Earth/streams.
Yes.
And you can find our series. We currently have two series that we made, The Four Agreements and The Celestial Prophecy. You find them at angelplaceonearth.com/series-cosmic-guardians. And the last show last week, that was pre-recorded, but we were behind the scenes anyway, right? Like we always are. And we
Yes.
talked about crossing the threshold, the soulful reset for the year ahead. So in one way or another, on Christmas, we talked about gifts. And now we talk about change, right? At a
Yep.
soul level. So it's really nice. And you can connect with us, read articles, and find out more about us. Connect with Corrine, find her website, find her phone number for her wonderful Tuesday open heart meditation evenings. You go to angelplaceonearth.com/cosmic guardians. And of course, you can catch all our episodes, past and upcoming, at angelplaceonearth.com/upcoming dash past. Enough talked from me now, right? Let's
Yes.
dive into today's wonderful
Oh,
show.
this is wonderful. I have missed our inter. Although when we're filming, we're interacting, but today we know that we are, yeah, right here. But one of the
Yes,
things that struck me was that we are in this new energy, this amazing energy that is transforming not only us but everything around us. And the soul invites you to take action, to awaken from this stupor, and that we call it living. But it now gives us the opportunity to release things that we don't need and realize that we are the divine part and the essence of all creation. We're not just
Yeah.
little things that are here. We are part of it. We are making it happen. And since the millennium changed, we are actively changing what is being written about us. It was up until that time, it was like prophesized, it was like predestined. But after the millennium, and that's why they call this time the space between the worlds, because we are now really the creators of what is happening. And all of our memories and patterns that helped us become what we are at the moment, they got us here. But they no longer need to be what controls every thought that we have. We need to have that ability to rewrite that and gain information from the experiences we've had and move into detachment. And I've had some of my students ask, well, detachment, that means you don't care. That's not detachment. Detachment is that you do not have an emotional, visceral experience when you remember the scenario that you went through. It's you don't put it in a box, you don't hide it, you don't ignore that it happened. You just have learned to turn off that charge. And then when it doesn't work out with one relationship or one business or whatever, you have to find another another situation to try it out again, because you learn, you gain that information. And
Yes.
and we are now at a point where we have to consciously choose that we really are at that point where we're the big kids now. We're taking on our responsibilities and realizing that all the experiences we've had have created this unique ability to see things from different perspectives,
Yeah.
learning self-love, and we're ready. Universe, we're ready.
Yeah. And there are many who talks about the awakening that's taking place, and we are indeed awakening. And what
Yes,
does that awakening mean? It means that we see through the veil, we see through what we have been buying into that doesn't feel in alignment any longer. We see that it's not our truth, right? It doesn't fit any
yeah,
longer. So it's like when we shed skin. That's another way of saying it. Also, it
exactly.
doesn't mean, like you said, detachment doesn't mean that we are careless. No, we're not. We are not responding in a way to things um, that are not beneficial for us. It doesn't bother us. It doesn't touch us any longer in that way. We can see it from above or from the
Exactly.
side, or you see different perspective. So when we are rewriting old stories with new truths, it can feel sometimes, along that journey. I'm going to say a word now. What the heck? Is that
Yeah.
coming back again to me? But
Yes.
it's not coming back because there are no such a thing as punishment or reward. It
Yes.
comes back until we no longer, it doesn't affect us any longer, right? It
Yes.
doesn't bother us.
And sometimes we get so attached to resolving. We don't realize that this emotion keeps bringing us into a different scenario. We have different players, we have different people, we have different outcomes, but it's the same emotion that we keep. It's almost like an addiction that I have to keep having, that being abandoned. I have to keep having feeling unworthy in order to go along. And when we rewrite our connection and become more the soulful being we are, we realize that they were stories and events that allowed us to experience that, but we don't have to keep hitting ourselves over the head. We can say, wow,
Exactly.
I learned that. I'm graduating.
Because our triggers can come back to us in different packages, meaning from different people, but the same pattern, right? So,
Absolutely.
soul rewrites are not about denial. They are not about erasing the past or pretending that pain never existed. They are about truth, not the
Yes,
truth we were taught to believe. It's a difference, right? But the
correct.
deeper truth that rises from within when we are ready to see ourselves clearly. It is the truth that liberates, not chains, right?
Yes,
The truth
yes.
that heals, that the truth that reclaims. It's like I reclaim my genuine, authentic self.
And this is what it's all about. I think for the last 2 years we've been alluding to the fact of self-love, of having your sacred space, of learning how to connect with your soul. And it has brought us to this time and this place. Uh, we now need to use those tools to become able to do what is the next step in evolution. And as I told my group on Tuesday night, we have been preparing for this time in this space. And I'm going to read something to you that came, if I may. And
Yes,
uh,
please.
it's something that I've been alluding to for many times, but having it consolidated like this, I thought the universe really put it together well. Okay, a new field of consciousness opens this year. The energies arriving now invite every human being to release fear and doubt and the illusion of separation. The time awakening consciously has passed. In 2026, Earth responds more quickly to thoughts, emotions, and intentions. So, whatever you're holding deep within you is going to be able to manifest outward quickly.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
learning how to rearrange these in us and having the thoughts that we want to project. This is the year when knowledge becomes responsibility, when spirituality becomes a daily practice, and love moves beyond words to become a conscious choice. Many will feel the call to learn, to remember, and to seek broader truths about the universe and themselves, about civilizations that accompany humanity in the silence response,
Yes.
and allow this wisdom to guide your decisions. Honor the planet, honor your bodies, honor your consciousness. You do not walk alone. Earth is being observed and supported and deeply loved. In 2026, be the year humanity remembers who it truly is and consciously choose to evolve. This
Yes.
is a plead,
Brilliant.
you know, and it's something that I have been in allowing my students to hear. I don't teach, I don't preach, I don't tell them what to believe. I give them bits of information, but we are the change.
Yes, we are the change. This is about self-mastery, you could say. When you rewrite
Yes,
your you can say, sorry, I'm hesitating a little bit there. But
that's
I
okay. You're
used
thinking,
to
you're
call
connecting.
some I used to call something like in the past, I put a name on it, instant karma. When you, like you described, when you come to that place in your on your spiritual path, when things manifest very, very fast, right?
Yeah.
It can feel like turmoil sometimes because you need to master what you're saying, the four agreements, how you express yourself, what you're telling yourself, what you're thinking, right?
Yes.
But it's self mastery. And this is really important. So we have inherited, sorry, a lot of stories and opinions and conventions, you name it. So all of these conventional stories and beliefs and ideas or opinions, those are the ones we need to question. Do I feel in alignment with them? Are they mine, or is it coming from somewhere else? And usually, it's not only, it's from family, cultural conditioning,
Yes.
fears, you name it. Our world is full of it. The soul itself doesn't hold on to things of that nature. So when we rewrite our stories here to our own truth, it's like we merge the gap.
Yes.
Does that make
It's
sense?
yes. And what I've been getting as information is learn to connect with your soul because it is not limited by the things that are around us. And it is time now to allow that soul to say, look, I've practiced being human and I understand what we need to do. And now let what I am shine. I just did a reevaluation of myself. I went into a metamorphosis and I realized that what I what my soul is was so much more vast than what I have tried to keep contained within the human concept. And when we all start realizing, everyone, that divine connection, and it takes time of being with yourself. It takes time of being out of the clutter. It takes time of saying, what is the soul saying to me? And let it be. And when I started writing down the I ams about myself, and I'm looking at it, and from a judgmental point of view, a human point of view, oh, well, that's pretty brass. Who do I think I am? And I go, no, this is what this soul is. And I've been trying to confine it within the human structure that I have. And I go, ladies and gentlemen, whew, I'm out.
Yes, of course. And sometimes it can feel like there are 50 people coming this way and they walk that direction, and
Yeah.
you alone is walking opposite direction, right? Because you follow yourself. It doesn't mean that we are bad or do bad things to others or things of that nature. We just are genuine. And you say, yeah, I see that all of you are going that direction, but it doesn't
Yes.
fit me. It's not my
Yeah.
path, right?
And more souls are realizing we are not alone. we've been taught that we fit into this category or this religion or this philosophy or this culture. No, we are so much more vast than that. And as the
Yeah.
soul rewrites all of the things that we've been playing human, as what we're doing.
Yes.
We're just trying it on like a child. Okay, I'll wear this and I'll do this. But now the soul is saying, okay, I've had that experience. Now I'm going to let the universe really experience the grandeur of the connection that I have with all the other souls. And I'm so excited about this. It's almost as if at the beginning of time, at the first spark of life, and something new is coming. And but I apologize. No, I don't apologize.
No, don't.
I am just delightfully excited, and every cell in my being is saying, wow, I get to be here when humanity makes this incredible leap. And
Yes.
I'm just, you know, there's a
Thrilled. Yes.
song. I'm excited. Yes, but yes, I am. Yeah.
Yes, because in this process, there's a lot of people talking about the critical mass as well, right?
Yes.
And that's from the Celestine prophecy also. So
Yes.
the critical mass, you could say, when enough people, because this is contagious. So when you, sometimes we can't put words to everything because words are not enough. But
Yes.
when you are around someone who are awakened and very genuine, I mean, real genuine, not any weirdo or doing weird things, really who they are, and they have a great connection. You feel that, and it's
Yes.
contagious. And then you can kind of radiate that to someone else, and someone else radiates it, that's how that goes about. And
Yes.
um, I want to talk a little bit about rewriting again, because it begins with awareness. Awareness is key to everything on this path, right? So
Yeah.
even becoming aware of what we feel is uncomfortable. Don't judge yourself, Up until this point, everybody has done the best they can from the experience they had, conscious experience in this lifetime, right?
Yes.
And most people try to do their best. So we notice when awareness comes, we notice patterns, the triggers, the places where we feel stuck or small, right? And as human beings, that is when we actually want to, um, sorry for that.
It's
Where were
okay.
I? I'm sorry for the sound. Someone is trying to text me here. Sonia, I hear you. I know you're here. Please, just listen. Don't send me messages.
Yeah.
Um, what did I say? You don't remember?
That we're ready to take another step. And if I might just butt in here while you're
Yes, buddy, please.
reconnecting here, karma was a way to keep us in a pattern of feeling that we were disconnected and that we needed to keep improving. We are beyond karma now. This is a completely new experience for the soul. We are no longer bound by the rules and regulations that civilizations have set for us. Reconnecting with your soul and taking that time, it's a whole new experience now. And fill in for me, because
It,
now my mind went blank.
yeah, yeah, it happens, right? But you
It,
know,
it,
it's a
it's
very
overwhelmed.
it's a very special time, and it's a delight, just like you, to be here, living this. I think I talked about, triggers and things when we feel stuck.
Yes.
I'm thinking back kind of thing. And, as human beings, we have a tendency to want to go away from that place where we feel it's uncomfortable. And sometimes that is exactly where we need to be because there's no jumping over, digging under, going around.
No.
And this is how patterns repeat. So when we want to renew ourselves, rewrite our story, coming into a new path, we need to take those shadows or whatever you want to call them, triggers, like we take the bull by the horns, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't mean we are supposed to sit and suffer for a month, but when we are also in resistance, that is very important. If we are in resistance, that means that we are going to fight that thing longer.
Yes.
So sometimes it's best to just be in the present moment, be aware. I don't feel comfortable with this, but this is what I need to look at. How can I overcome it?
Yes.
Otherwise, we are going to be stuck in that spiral and it's going to come back in a
It.
different way, different package.
Yes, it does. And all of the tools that we have been laying out for people to try, and that self mastery and being able to really, you know, see it, feel it, bless it, and let it go. Um, that are kind of like weightlifting for our soul, and when it's ready to be reemerge, when you reemerge and you really connect with your soul, you no longer are playing the same game. You're now recreating things from a different galactic perspective, not
Yeah.
limited to saying, well, I'm bound to this and I'm bound to that, and I'm responsible for this and I'm this and this. It's like moving into a new neighborhood and a new experience. I honestly, while we've been talking, there has been something that has been. Um,
Coming
I
to
have
you, please.
I have been getting downloads and downloads and downloads. It's almost as if before your eyes I am being transmuted. Um, it's it's the feeling. Excuse me.
No, it's
I,
fine.
I understand that you may have questions for me, and
Yes,
is it about that time? Because I need to
it's
kind of.
about that time. And, we feel emotional sometimes when we get downloads, don't we? Right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
It's uh
it
we
is.
talked about downloads one time. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching a download.
Yes.
I'm literally being um every cell in my body is acting as a receiver, and the love and the emotions that are falling through me. But I can still answer your questions, my dear.
Good. Good. So we always love to have five simple
Simple.
reflective questions. Yes, I call
Simple.
them simple, but my perception is that they are simple, right?
Yes.
And it's not only I ask Corrine, and sometimes she's going to throw them back at me,
Back
but
at you.
these questions are also for all of you to ponder about and think about. well, how would you respond to one of those questions or all of them? So, first one, what is one old story you realized no longer reflects who you are today?
Okay,
You
one of
probably have
the
a lot of
yes, but one that was the most uh, one story that kept me from moving forward for many years was that I was not worthy, and I believe that wholeheartedly because everybody pointed it out and showed me, that I wasn't good enough, and once I realized that that was what they were thinking really about themselves. And I had an aunt that told me, well, I'm just trying to make it so you won't get hurt. That when I look back on it, she must have had the ability to do amazing things, which she did when she got into a different part of her life. But she was so restricted, and it affected her so long that she didn't want me to have that experience. But as a child, and growing up, I believed it wholeheartedly. And once I started letting go of that particular story, it was easy to let go of other stories that really were
yeah.
not me.
I think the biggest stories, I'm going to say stories in my life, have been around relationships and how to cope with relationships. I had many challenges in different ways, actually. But I'm grateful for them because they forced me into be strong and realizing that I can. I don't need anyone to be um, just needing to have someone a relationship with just about anyone because just that's how life looks like, right?
Uh-huh.
So I found my own way, and I think relationships, everything from my mom and my dad to siblings and to not so much colleagues. I think family ones and people close, right? Or friends that I let them take too big of a place in the past.
Yeah.
I don't mean that I let them tell me what to do in every area, but I mean that maybe I listen too much to others. Maybe that is also part of my story
Yeah.
because I think that's common too, because you think that someone who appears to know more than you, they have the right answers. And that's not always true. It doesn't mean maybe that answer is for 1,000 people, but not for you, right?
Yep. Yep.
So, next question. When did you first sense that a rewrite was needed in your life?
Whoa.
Easy questions.
Easy question. Um, I think it kind of evolves. You start feeling this isn't there's not something correct about this or that, and little hints along the way. I don't really remember, like a bolt of lightning saying, now you need to change. It's been over the course of time, a course of 50 years of noticing little cracks in this and little weaknesses in that and little inconsistencies. And but I think the biggest thing was when I started being connected to my true identity, through my soul, through self mastery and self love. I think that's when I started noticing that the windows weren't as clean as I thought they were.
Yeah. And I think that, like you, I think it started in my 20s. early 20s, and then
Yeah.
in stages, because it doesn't come like and hit you like a frying pan. It comes in stages,
Thank
and you
goodness.
dig, you peel, yeah, you peel that beautiful onion, that famous onion, layer by layer, and you reach within. And we're still working on that because
Always.
each and everything that occurs, um, there's a choice to be made. Am I going to participate or not? Right? Um,
Yes.
am I going to my next step, everything, right? Like being in the flow. But that's beautiful too. So, third question. What does
Okay.
new truth feel like in your body or energy field?
Oh, refreshing. Um, freedom, clarity, uh, just awe. That's all I can say is that uh, having the choice to be able to have these experiences um, and having felt confined and restricted. Uh, yes, freedom, I guess, is the best thing I can say. Unlimited,
You,
unlimitlessness. That's the word I wanted to use.
that's the word. That's a favorite word of yours.
It is.
Next to allow, right? Because that's
Yes,
also when we allow ourselves. Yes.
exactly.
So, um, fourth question, which inner belief has shifted the most on your soul journey?
That I am divinely guided and unconditionally loved.
Perfect. And fully capable.
Absolutely.
Like you say, I don't know
Absolutely.
if I'm doing it. I can.
I can't.
Did I
It's
do? Yeah,
little fingers down and then like this. And that's sign language.
I can.
I
Yeah,
can.
good.
I need to learn the
Uh,
I am. I am. I don't know how to do that one. But
next time. Okay.
yes, yes.
So, what helps you stay aligned with your new truth when the old story tries to return? That's interesting because that's going to happen for all of us.
It's going to happen. Like anything, learning a new a way of doing things. It's like um, I go to physical therapy now to recover from my knee surgery, and retraining the muscles to do things. But I think, first of all, having met you and having an opportunity to really express my journey with you has been a tremendous opening of who I really am. Because we started with the simple things of understanding that we were unique, self-love, uh, not taking things personally, all of these things that I've been doing for the last 50 years. And you gave me an opportunity to actually verbally put them where they are, quote, in my face. And so if I were to say anything, uh, the connection and the meeting of Anna has been a tremendous change in my life and allowed me to be where I'm going. Thank you. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yes.
Woo.
I love you too, and I'm so honored because it's rare to find someone where you feel that very strong connection. That's
Yeah.
very, very rare. But eventually we do meet each other and we found
Absolutely.
each other and now I'm not leaving you to go anywhere.
But
I'm not needy, but I'm hanging on.
yeah, but by doing this every week, uh, makes me aware of all the learning that I've accumulated, and to put it into play, and to really live it, and not just, oh well, that was a cute little saying. And
Yeah.
so this what we're doing is has been the greatest strength that I've had in keeping me uh, moving forward.
Yeah, thank you. And for me too, because we always say that we walk our talk. And to be honest, it is the real truth. Because
Yes.
each and every time and week when we have a topic, we're going to be presented with things around that topic in our personal lives. And that's so
Yes.
interesting.
Yes.
So it's like the universe
Authenticity.
conspires. Yeah, the universe conspires and says, okay, so this is what you are stating and saying and doing, right?
Yeah.
Are you really? Yeah, I'm going to
Oh
give
yeah.
you a little bit of a test here.
I tell you, we have to be accountable, and this is this is a journey that has been so amazing, and I'm hoping that all of the information and the emotion and the energy that people can receive helps them in their journey, because it's a beautiful, beautiful journey.
Yeah, and I know that sometimes people say, of course, we have a lot of experience, and we have put our feet wet multiple times before this, both of us.
Yes.
And there are people who are less experienced or more experienced, and someone who may be like a newbie. And usually they say, well, what can I contribute to this? And I always say, as long as we have a story, we have experience of something, because we are all unique. Maybe your story is going to go into the heart of someone who's going to really feel in alignment with what you are saying, your way of expressing it. So there's no such a thing as um, I've been in the field for a long time or I'm just stepping into it. Um,
Exactly.
there's always something to tell. And actually, this coming year here, we're going to have a lady in a couple of weeks. I'm not going to tell her name yet. We're going to present her in a nice way. She's experienced, and sometime in February we're going to have a young man. That's nice. Having a younger person around 30, I'm not sure his age,
Yes.
and he considered himself a newbie, but he's going to share some stories with us. Isn't
Yeah.
that amazing?
Yes. But that's because we are all divinely unique, and we all
Yes.
contribute to the whole. And and no matter, as I said to my group on Wednesday night, help yourself eliminate those ideas that you're only you, you're this or you're that, because you're more than that. And just by you being a part of the whole is helping humanity. Uh,
Yeah.
don't judge what you are, because I guarantee you, I still, if I see someone uh, doing work around a store, when I go in and they're sweeping the floors, I thank them for making this place pleasant for me. I always take the time, because each individual, whether they're taking out the garbage or whether they're serving your food, or whether they are performing on stage, they are contributing to our well-being, and they're part of the tapestry. And without them, I don't I wouldn't want to be without someone picking up my garbage every week. I put a big sign out at Christmas time. Thank you for picking up my garbage. So, in gratitude, when you live in gratitude and you start acknowledging that these things are happening, bigger things happen. Uh,
Yes.
when I drive up and get a parking space, oh, that's a miracle. When I go in and this worked out better than I thought it would. Oh, got that one, and I just keep checking them off because we're here to experience, and we're here to add that love and that energy to it. And that's what we came to do, is to bring what we are to it. So
Exactly.
there's no little big or in between.
No, there's surely not. So what do you say? Are you ready? Is it too early to wrap it up today? Make it a little bit shorter today?
No, I would muchly appreciate that. And my knee is starting to say, yeah, it needs to be moved in another direction. So as I live in this human body, and thank goodness for the miracles of a new
And
knee.
you have healed tremendously fast with your knee.
Yes, and the surgery that I had on my hands, you can't even see that I ever had surgery.
Wow.
The human body, I get so in love with what this creation that we call our home right now. You would have thought I took an emotional pill today, because I am just feeling all of this love and this unconditional limitlessness, and it's abounding. Tap into it. Just tap into it. Feel the electricity. And
Yes.
wow.
And next time you will have to tell us the downloads, right? That
I
came to you.
will. I will. I will. Oh,
So next upcoming show on Cosmic Guardians and Cosmic Sis-Stars with Corinne Mooney and myself, Anne, is going to be next Wednesday, January 14th. And we talk about harmonizing frequencies, a dive into healing tools from tuning forks to Reiki. That's
oh,
a juicy one, isn't it?
oh yeah.
Yes,
Right
a
up my
favorite.
alley. Yes.
And until then, you can find upcoming and past episodes at our brand new YouTube channel at youtube.com/at Cosmic Guardians 111. And we do continue to stream on youtube.com/at Angel Place on Earth/streams. Find our series at angelplaceonearth.com/series-cosmic-guardians. Find me and Corinne and Corinne's website and everything else, all information at angelplaceonearth.com/cosmic-guardians. And we always love to end with a beautiful affirmation. Shall I read it or do you want to read it?
I'll read it. I love reading it back to you because your words are so beautiful. I release the stories that no longer reflect my truth. I step boldly into the narrative my soul is ready to live. My new truth guides me, strengthens me, and aligns me with who I am becoming. Beautiful words, Anna.
Thank you. Yeah, they are beautiful. And we make this episode short today. Thank you for journey. I can't say the word. Taking this trip with us on the Cosmic Sis-Stars Show with Anne and Corinne. And as we close this sacred space, may you feel the power of your own soul rewrites moving through you. The old stories have served their time, and your new truth is already lighting the path ahead. Every choice you make from this moment forward becomes part of the narrative your soul came here to live. Walk gently, speak boldly, trust your inner knowing, and remember that you are never rewriting alone. We rise together, we evolve together, and we return again and again to the truth that sets us free. Until
Beautiful.
next time, keep shining, keep rewriting, and keep choosing the story that honors who you truly are. With infinite love, peace, and joy, we see you, we hear
We hear
you.
you. We honor you. We love you. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Sending all that love.
Ah, bye.
Bye.